What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome weekend and you guys had a great Labor Day and stayed safe. So not too much is going on in the room. We're going to be feeding the green anaconda Mountain Dew because she needs a rat, and hopefully she keeps on eating rats throughout her life or until we can swap her over onto rabbits. And then I have 3 snakes that I'm very excited about to shed, and I just want to show you guys what's going on with them. And I got to spray down the tubs, and then we'll just check out a couple other snakes. So again, nothing wild, but nothing crazy ever happens anyways. I was told the other day that my videos weren't that great, but hey, that's fine. And that I am just a pet tuber, which is perfectly fine with me because I'm not an expert on anything, and I will definitely let you guys know that up front. I am still a beginner, or I feel like I'm a beginner, and I'm learning a bunch of stuff on the animals and a bunch of stuff every day on how to interact with them. I'm not a breeder. I haven't been doing this for like 10 or 20 years, so I'm just kind of hanging out with my snakes and letting you guys be a part of what's going on with my life with the animals, and you know, everything is about the animals and how they're doing. So hopefully you guys really don't mind on, you know, checking out the room and the animals. So this is Mountain Dew right here, and she is a little over a year old green anaconda, and hopefully she eats. She's been on quail and a mix of other birds for pretty much her whole life, other than just a couple of months ago, which is really good because it does take I'd say 99% of the time, it takes a long time or process to get anacondas, and I'm sure the yellows are the same way, over to rodents. So when they do get on rodents, it's very exciting because there's more nutrition, I guess, as they get older on the rats, and you know, it's just easier for me personally to have all of my snakes on the same diet, because finding birds can be a little challenging at times, finding the right size, and then getting full-blown adult chickens. That would just be a little crazy. So let's check out some of these animals. Oh, I did have an escapee last night. So the room is basically escape proof. So if somebody moseys on out of their house because it's my fault, it's just takes a little bit of time to try to find them. And I came in this morning, I did not latch both latches, so my fault. And luckily, he was easy to find. He went up into the second row right there in the back under the heater. So the only thing I'm really worried about is that if somebody escapes and they wrap themselves around this, then they'll definitely fry themselves instantly, because the coils are extremely hot, but it keeps the room around, you know, the decent temperature. So Mr. Mahogany Pied had a little bit of fun last night. And we'll put him back. So he dumped his water dish, so I got to clean that out. Everything's dry in there. And then the 3 boas that I'm very excited about are shedding. Whoops. And I got cords everywhere. Got to replug this stuff in. There we go. Sorry about that. So we should spray some of these down. The VPI IMG, this lady right here, as you can see, is in shed. Her skin is really kind of milky. Her eyes are glossed over, and she looks, I don't know, really interesting. But she's very early 2021, probably, I would say probably February-ish. So she definitely has some good size on her, and she's very, very dark. And she's going to get even darker after this because of the IMG. But I am very curious on how she's going to look as an adult because of the VPI, and they honestly go together very, very well. And obviously if you throw in more and more genes with them, the better they look. So we're just going to wet this down because we don't want any issues with bad sheds. There you go. And then the other IMG Motley isn't shedding, and she's been in her bowl, so that's kind of a not the greatest sign because our humidity in here is probably not that great. And I'm definitely excited for this one because the IMG Motleys get really, really dark every time they shed, and it's been looking like she's been getting darker, but I see her all the time, so you know, I'm really not noticing it, but hopefully you guys are seeing more and more of the black pigment coming out of her. So I'm still thinking it's going to be by the end of this year we'll really start seeing some notice on her. The other IMG is shedding out, so this is the Motley Hypo Jungle IMG, obviously, and I'm not sure exactly what she's gonna look like because she is over a year old. We'll just mist this down. She has a lot of other genes in her, so the Motley's definitely making her really dark, but the Hypo and the Jungle, I don't know. I've seen IMG Hypos and IMG Motleys, or IMG Jungles, and some of them are very dark, but it takes like 2 to 3 years. And then some aren't very dark at all, but you can still see the black pigment on them, and a lot of their awesome colors and the patterns from like the Hypo and the Jungle mixed in. But all of these girls, I'm sorry, the male, I know you guys have gotten on me about that before, so the male, and I have so many females that is just like in my brain to say a female all the time. So we have another male, and some of you guys were asking me on Instagram how many males do I have, and I'd have to go through because I only have one male boa, and I think I have 3 or 4 male ball pythons. So definitely slacking on the male side on the boas, but we'll just see how, you know, in the future how that works out. And then we have the IMG Jungle right here, and this girl looks really, really good. She's got a lot of speckling on her, and I just love the pattern and then the colors on her. And obviously this isn't really doing her colors any justice since she's kind of blending in with her. And oh, hello, I was gonna hold you. She needs some water. Should we dare, since she's fired up? Nah, let's not stress her out. All right, let's get her out. Come on, you don't need to be like that right now. Where's my hook? You always calm down when I get the hook out. So, we'll turn you around. There you go. Hi. Please don't kill me. So, here she is in all of her glory. Beautiful snake. There she is. Oh, maybe not. I thought she was going to stop hissing. There she goes. And there we have it. Awesome. I try to do this with her every day. Sometimes 2 to 3 times a day. Just depending on, you know, if I'm at work, then it really doesn't work out that well. But there she goes. And she is a very, very nice snake. So positivity on that. We'll put her back. close it quickly before she can dart underneath there, and then I lose her for the next 20 minutes. And very quickly, let's see if I'll probably end up unplugging this. And Mountain Dew is finishing up her meal, which is awesome. So I'll probably give her another rat. Actually, I think that's a large mouse. So I'll probably give her another large mouse after she finishes this one, possibly tomorrow, because I think that one's just not going to be good enough. And I need to go Thursday when I go get my live rats and my, all the other food. I need to pick up a bag of, I would say she could eat weaned. So I really think I'm going to try to get her on weaned rats, and then watch out, because this lady's going to explode in size once she starts eating rats, as they normally do. But it's just, they're just amazing animals. And I know a lot of you guys, or some of you guys, have said that you guys wanted some, but you're not sure about the temperament on them. And I just think they're just really nice animals to have. Obviously, I don't have, big-bodied 14-footers yet, but if you can get over the fact that they suck at eating as babies, and then you just have to work with them, you have to work on holding them a lot and feeding the birds constantly, then it's the perfect pet. So on that, hopefully you guys, and then Pop-Tart is in there somewhere. So, and the Motley's over here. She needs to get fed. I had her out earlier for some pictures. Very beautiful animal, but didn't take her out on this one. So hopefully you guys stick around and see those IMGs shed out. They should be getting darker and darker every time they get older, which is exciting. And we'll see what they look like in the next probably 3 to 5 days, honestly, because it does take a little bit of time for them to completely shed out after they go through their blue phase. But I appreciate the support, and hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys on the next video.